Seriously, been gymming since 2012.
2012.
Yeah. I used to play rugby, and back then I was really skinny.
Right.
I think I was.
You were skinny.
Yeah.
I can't imagine
I can't
that.
imagine.
Yeah.
And
Him skinny.
Do you want me to do my intro again properly?
Yeah, I'll probably do it. Jerry Wheels!
Just relax, my boy. Just relax.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome. I'm at a new settings. Thanks to LifeGymnasium, we are here today in the beautiful gym. If you don't know LifeGymnasium is located at Holiday Inns. I'll drop the links to their page below. Check them out. Memberships on discount right now in January. Please join the gym. All right, without further ado, I'm gonna get right into it. Today I am joined by two guests and a co-host that we'll be introducing in a sec. On my right, I have Chan here. Chan, say hi to the people. Tell them who you are.
Hey, my name is Chan. I'm the digital artist known as Shock23. And yeah, I run a small design business and I just do art and help businesses grow with their brands. That's basically what I do. And I'll be your co-host as long as MK wants me. And if I do a good job, I stay. If not, my reputation is ruined.
You're fired. I'm kidding.
It's okay, it's okay. I've had other jobs.
Thank you so much for joining me today, Chan.
All good, mate.
We'll go on to the next guest, which is Freddie Andale. Freddie is a Titan 21 on Instagram. If you wanna, we'll drop the links of his socials below so you can give him a follow. Now, Freddie, tell us a bit about yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Freddie. I'm a project manager with BSP. Yep, we work with IT projects and business projects.
Cool stuff. So today we're not going to be talking about Freddie's professional career because that's boring stuff. I'm sure you do important things.
We don't talk about.
We don't talk about
the boring stuff.
We talk about gym stuff. I'm kidding. So we're basically going to talk about this. Going to be some fun topics. We're going to try and debunk some gym myths for us today, and we'll talk about why and like the gym journey so far, because I find myself starting out in this fitness and health journey, and I've met like a whole lot of, what do I say, interesting people along the way, and they've really helped me in like starting, and it's been like a few months now, and I really want to drag you all with me along the journey, and I'm stoked
As we help drag you to your goals.
Exactly, like
It's a
my
two-way
goals.
thing, yo.
So yeah, without delaying or rambling, Chan, tell us, how long have you been in the gym?
How long?
Yeah.
I think I've been training since 2015 when I started working. And it's been, what year is it now? 2022. Yeah, but I think I actually like started really seriously training, I think toward like 2022, mid-2020, mate.
Mid-2020,
I'm losing track of it. That's when I really like tried to like take it up and on. When I started, I just wanted to like, because I was really skinny before. And I just didn't like how I looked and I wanted to change that. So I just did the whole dirty bunk and just did the whole training, like what is cardio, who's ever heard of it, and all of that. And then I got like really, really big and it started to get a little uncomfortable for me. So I was like, okay, let me try to change it up a bit. So it's been like, so it's what, 7 years now?
7 years.
But like seriously, it should be like 1 year.
Right,
like hardcore, like serious. I'm gonna get my stuff together.
Yeah.
See, I'm smart. I know how to replace words, not just a pretty face.
We're trying not to cuss, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying not to cuss. If we cuss, you're gonna hear up, Jerry Wheels.
Should do like a bleep counter as well, mate.
No, I want to do Jerry Wheels every time someone cusses. Let's put it up.
Yes, sir.
I'll put the video, like the audio, just the audio on that video. But yeah, 7 years, it's a long time. How about you, man? How long have you been in the gym?
I think I've been starting the gym in 2011.
2011.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
because you play union as well, so that
so
training also counts.
Seriously, been gymming since 2012.
2012.
I used to play rugby, and back then I was really skinny.
Right.
I think I was.
You were skinny.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that.
Imagine.
Yeah.
He was skinny.
I saw myself really skinny and then trying to play because it was a contact sport. Like I couldn't be that skinny and then
Yeah, you
tried
needed
to play. And the position that I was in, I had to put on
some weight.
weight. Yeah.
What
And
position are you playing?
I played hooker.
Okay.
So in rugby union, you stand in the middle, and you have
Yeah.
the two props on your side. So you had to be at least the size of the two props, because you guys had to hold the scrum. And you can't have someone who is 78 kg right in the middle. It's like you're getting a winger to come and stand in the middle and then trying to
Right. Try to rock.
Yeah, so I've had my reasons, and then how it has really kept me going to the gym. It's just like working on yourself and not comparing yourself with others that you want to be like them, but it's just working on where you want to be and then just maintaining that. Yeah.
Yeah, to add to that, like, what do you think it's like what was the I have to do this moment for you? Like, what was the wake up call that you got that made you realize, oh, this is like, I want to be in the gym for like this amount of period?
I'd say it's like the people that are close to you say some things that you would never expect them to say. Like, I remember playing, and someone said that, like, you cannot make this because you're skinny. Like, how can you see yourself getting into there? And that really got me.
Right.
And then I was like, okay, it's okay. But I saw it that, like, I thought that you would say vouch for me.
Yeah, support you.
Yeah, and support me.
Was it a family member? Or?
No, it wasn't a family member. It was someone that, like,
You're close to?
Yeah, I was close to.
Okay.
And you also look up to them as well. Yeah.
Right.
And when they said that, I was like, oh shit, okay.
Sir?
This is it. It's either I put myself up, or I just be sorry about it, and then just let that sink in.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I need to work on me now. I knew it was not gonna take like in 2 months or in 1 month, but I knew that I have to invest and then do this because I wanna do it.
Yeah.
Not because I wanna prove someone that, okay, this is me, this is this, and trying to compare myself against them, but just working on myself every day if it meant to be. And some people like wondered, why do you go to the gym every day? Like, are you training for a competition?
Yeah.
But it was like...
But that's like a compliment as well. Like, and you just do it for fun. It's like, mate, like, why are you doing the whole thing for?
It's just like, one thing I realized is, I never really saw it, but coming back now after the years, it teaches you a lot of stuff. I mean,
It does,
having a good physique is one, but that's not it. It just teaches you a lot of values in life as well. And for me, I think it taught me how to be really disciplined. It's
because
really
it is.
disciplined
It's a lot of discipline to be in and be out.
And
be
taking
consistent.
good inventory of your time. And you'll be really conscious with where you're putting your time, and then like, okay, if I go there, what's he gonna give me?
I've actually been doing that lately.
And then you just weigh those decisions, those little decisions that you make. And then those habits just stick with you. And then that's how you just stick to it. Yeah. So I think for me, that's probably one of the reasons like I've stuck to it.
Yeah.
I think like people who don't commit to something like, say, a gym, or they don't understand like the commitment or the discipline that it takes for someone to do something like that. It's like it's really hard to explain to someone, you know, like...
It's true.
If you were to explain it to someone or to get someone to come to the gym, what would you say? The chant, like, for example, if someone, friend of yours, say, why do you go to the gym every day? I mean, you look good. Obviously, you are healthy. What happens when you miss a week or like 3 days, 4 days of gym? What would you say to them? Yeah.
What would I say to them?
What would you say to them? Yeah.
Like, it's become part of like my routine, and just like Freddie, because like you start off just want to be fit or try to do like the whole health thing. You think about yourself, but then like your why is so deep because you want to be better.
Yeah.
And then for me, what really drives me is that I just don't want to be who I used to be.
Yeah.
And all of that, because I see who I used to be was to be like a very weak person. I've struggled with a lot of self-esteem and self-image issue growing up, and like even just a couple of years, especially a couple of years. And one of the reasons why I really like started taking my training seriously, because I came to a point in my life where I felt stuck, where I was just seeing progress in any little area of my life. And I was like, okay, my business isn't going anywhere, my own personal life, my personal relationships, all of that going. And then I realized, and then I watched a video on YouTube, and then there was this guy who had suffered depression, and one way of him getting out of it was that he started to channel all of that negative energy into improving himself, and by doing so, he started to get into a better place. And I saw that, and I was like, oh, like, I can't really track everything else that's happening in my life, really see constant progression, but I can do that in the gym. And then I really started focusing on strength training, because it's easy progress. You can see the kilos rising, and then that kind of turns everything around, and your self-esteem, and because you're starting to accomplish things. So that's my deeper. So if I miss out on a day, it depends on the reason, because like I run a business as well, so I'm allowed to take days off. But then I feel empty, and I feel, because it's just not about looking good anymore. It's just not about just being the strongest guy in the gym or whatever. It's a really more deep, like a mental and emotional. It's becoming like how I find my value and build my own self-esteem and self-confidence. And I'm just creating myself and just redefining myself. So it's transcended beyond that. And if someone doesn't understand it, then they don't know the journey that I've been on. They don't understand my why, and that's okay. Like, you don't have to understand my why, because you're not living my life. You're not paying my bills. You're not taking care of my needs. I'm me. I'm you. You do you. I do me. And we'll be happy. And if you want to be me, then you got to do the hard things that I'm doing, because nobody else wants to do them. It's hard. It's really hard. But it's just the consistency of just doing it in and out, and it's the long game. Like, we live in a days where everybody just wants that instant gratification. Like, I want it now. That's the culture today. Like, give it to me now. Fast food, microwave, all of that. Like, we just live in that culture, and people just like, I'm just gonna do a 30-day thing, and then like everybody's gonna rush into the gym because it's January, and they're posting their progress bits and everything. But the feelings will fade, and that, especially like when this year started, I woke up with this hype, like we all spent a really great weekend together. We all just hyped each other out, and I woke up and I was like, oh, I'm so hyped to just like kill it and just work on my goals. But I'm constantly telling myself the feelings are gonna fade, because they will. You can't rely on those, but you can use that to kickstart your momentum.
That's it.
But you have to teach yourself the discipline and understanding that it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be uncomfortable, it's gonna be boring sometimes. You're gonna wake up and you're gonna feel like shit, and you're not gonna wanna do anything, but like, you gotta do it every day. You gotta just Nike that thing. And then you're gonna see, because it pays off in the long run, and it's where I find my value and where I find my self-esteem and my confidence to become and to do the things that I want to do. To be a conqueror, like it's just a place where you can just really just get out. It's like the gym's just the best place also to distress. Like when you've had a bad day, man, just deadlift those stuff or just like lift it. It's sweet. It's sweet, really. So it's just so much deeper than the superficial reasons that people want to give. It's once you see like the deep, or why people do why they do it, and their mindset. It's a really beautiful place.
And it's a good investment in yourself.
It is.
If you look at it, it's like you're investing in your health as well.
Yeah.
And like just hearing you explain all this, I'm currently reading a book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People.
Yes, nice.
And you're just explaining everything. So it's
right.
It's just everything that Chen is explaining. So it's like you have to see your circle of influence, or the things that you can influence, you can control. And like if you can come to the gym and that's where you find yourself, you can put yourself together again and then go back. That's like I said previously, like gym teaches you a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You take these same principles back to work or whatever that you do, or anything.
Yeah.
It's just the same thing. It's like, even though you're tired and you're trying to do the last set, that's the same principle, that's the same approach, you bring it back to work. Even though you're tired, you know that, man, I should just stop here. But that builds the resilience in you. To keep going. And you know that you already have that process map, or that map where you want to go. So you know that if I do this, I'm going to be here. And then, it's kind of addictive. Like
it is because like once you see the progress, and how, especially because like he says it's a mindset, and that's very true. Once you start to see like your mind, it's like you constantly telling yourself, I can do another set, I can do this way, or I can lift this, I lifted it before, like start telling yourself this, then every obstacle that you encounter in life, you just put that same mentality, and it becomes like the world becomes a less scary place, and you become like, what's the word, like Jordan Peterson says, like a formidable force. You become like the monster that comes and is like, you can't mess with me because like I'm training myself. And it's not about like being this bloody Hulk and hulking out in public. It's like, it's not about that. It's just having that confidence to like know your worth and know your value, and then communicate that effectively, because you're building yourself. And it's a great, and what the amazing thing I found, especially like last year, is that especially in the gym, is like you start to meet people who have the same mindset as you. And then you start striking the same.
Amazing
exactly,
people,
and you think everybody just comes with that shallow mindset as well, and they're just like, oh, they just want to, everybody just want to look pretty for the gram. But then next minute they're like, no, I've been through this, or like, oh, I just want to be like this, or I used to be like this, and you see like all the like Jordan as well, like he's one of the heaviest lifters in the gym, like he's been through his fair share, and just so many other people in the gym, and just. It's amazing that you meet this kind of people who are on the same journey, who have the same values and the same mindset, and it's just become a communal breeding place, and where you just don't come and work out, but you start to share your life and share your experiences and learn. It becomes bigger than just a place to work out.
Yeah, that's the best part I love. You meet some people that you would never thought you'd see them someplace. I've actually met people that I usually meet them at the gym. I just say hi, hey.
Yeah.
But those same people, I've met them in workplaces.
Yeah.
And places that I'm new, and when you're like shy and you're like nervous. But then you see those people, and then you know that these are the guys that are on the same wavelength as me.
Yeah.
And once you see them, you guys will just gel. And once they see you too, they'll be like, oh. It's you.
Yeah, and it's like a great networking environment as well, especially if you're trying to build your business or build yourself professionally. It's just it's a really great place to just get in. Like if you're not going to do it for the fitness reasons as well, like all of that becomes side effects, like your health and your how good looking you become, and like all the other benefits. They become side effects, but like you come because of the core to build the community, and then seeing yourself become someone better. Like that's what really drives me. It's like, oh, I'm just someone who's better than yesterday, or better than who I was 5-10 years ago, even last year, and that's what really excites me.
And like you said, I like the part you said about like why. It has to always be your why. Yeah. So if you want to do a 5-why root cause analysis, you say, why are you doing this? You give your reason. Why are you doing this? You give your reason, and then you just come down. And then you'll find that, okay, if this reason to my why is not something that is aligning me to where I want to go, then that's not a valid why that I should be keeping on with it. Then you cut it out. And when you know your why, then you'll be able to really commit, and then that's where the discipline comes in. Like I've done like a PT session lately, but people have asked me, how much is it? Can I come and join? But there's a lot of people want to join, but I don't want to get a lot of people. I'm really picky. One of the things is I'm really picky with who I pick and who I spend my time with. So they were like, can I come and join? So we'll pay this. Yeah. So I was like, no, I'm only taking 2 or 3 people. And then it comes back to my why. So one of the reasons why I wanted to just pick 2 or 3 people is I wanted to pick the people in places that I want to build my network. So it wasn't just about the gym
training
fee that they paid me. Yeah, it was about that. Maybe that's for my time, but I charged it on my like hourly rate, and then say that this will be for like cab or credits or something like that, because I have to at least find something to buy the basic stuff that I need.
Yeah, man. I mean, make
money talks,
But the main thing is
you can try to pretend as much as you can with money talks.
Yeah. And it's been really great so far, and that client has been doing the sessions for 2 months, and I've learned a lot. And it's good that always when you're meeting new people, you're always learning. I'm learning some things, and then you're learning again, and then it just keeps you going. And when you're already on the journey, and then when you're coming to the gym and trying to align everything, you just go, and you just go with it. And if it's gym or if it's like a weight you have to lift, you'll just go with it. And then people will say, "Oh, whoa, what's this guy taking and coming and doing all these crazy things?"
What about you? Like, what drives you?
So I came here like initially because I was at a point in my life where I couldn't walk for 5 minutes without like catching a breath. Like it was just, so to give you context, when I was younger, my dad was, I was born with this disorder.
Okay.
So I always had this excuse. I call it an excuse now because it's an excuse that I was born with. Like, so my body replenishes fat cells just as much as white blood cells and red blood cells. So it's like a gene thing of some sort. So knowing that, the doctor told me that the only thing you can do is diet and manage your weight. So like, don't try to go over 200. Don't try to just eat like a normal person. Just don't, you can't do that. So like half my life I was just on diets after diets after diets, just to sort of like maintain, you know, keep the...
How old were you when you found out about this?
I was about 9 at the time.
Ooh.
I was 9 and I was like 90 kilos.
Ooh, okay.
Like, that was huge, man. And then, like in school, I always figured out, I was a kid, but I didn't do like what the other kids were doing. But I tried to like fit in as much as I can, so I participated in like sports and school activities, cutting grass, whatever. And I came like high school, and then like after primary school and high school, I started to realize that, shit, some of the things that they do, I can't do.
Yeah.
So then that made me go into like martial arts, and then that sort of helped me keep my...
Ooh, you can fight as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I did, like,
yes, sir.
I did like kickboxing, boxing, karate, and then I did like jiu-jitsu, but I can't do the grappling because I can do only dummies. I can't work with someone because people are scared I might snap their hands off. So there was a guy who...
Haters beware.
Yeah. There was a guy from, I think it was someone. He took us for jiu-jitsu. His name's Solomon, back in Leh. He was a good guy. I hope he's still doing it. He has a small gym, like not more than 10 people. Yeah. But that sort of kept my weight in check up until like 2018, where I left Leh. I was like, oh, I gotta go start my own life, you know. I just left the
So your
house,
family's
left the
in
family.
Leh?
Yeah,
Okay,
entire
nice.
family's in Leh. So I left everyone. I came here, broke just one bag, nothing, like just my bag and my papers.
Man, that's guts right there.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta find something. So I came here, like went job searching for a while, and found a job, and then here I am now. But 2019 towards 2020, I sort of lost track of, you know, keeping my weight in check, learning how to you know, control my eating, that sort of stuff. And I just debunked, like, and I gained so much weight, man. Like, it was so easy to gain weight as much as it was so hard to keep that, like, maintain that weight in that low. So my weight maintenance was 125 to like 140, and 140 I have to come back down. Because if I find that when I go past 140, it's like really hard for me to do things, you know, like walk, or because I do like photography and stuff. I can't, you know, enjoy doing that when I'm constantly out of breath.
Yeah.
It's a very active job
It's
to do.
a very active thing to do. So yeah, 2020, I found myself like walking up, trying to take pictures of the road and stuff, and then I was out of breath, and I think, oh shit, I shouldn't. Like, I'm done trying to ignore this. I was trying to run away from it. So
Like find a way to
So that
accept
was
it
like
and
the
just
trigger
live with
that
it.
said,
Yeah.
okay.
yeah, it was like, you
You have to go
gotta
back
manage
now.
weight, man.
Yeah.
And then I came here, day one, I remember Jordan just, like, he just threw me off completely. He just greeted me like, welcome home, man.
Oh yeah, he's an amazing person.
I'm like, whoa, man, this dude just, like, he just shifted my whole perspective on gym. Like, just, people go there to just, you gotta put in the work and then go, and that's it. But he just took me, like, I don't know.
I think he even introduced.
Yeah, he introduced.
To you, and then he was like, Freddie, come and meet my brother. So I was thinking that you guys were friends
Yeah.
for.
That's the thing. Like he was talking to me in a way that
You
I
felt
felt like
welcome,
I
yeah.
felt
Yeah.
welcome. Like I knew him for years,
Yeah.
But we just met today. And then I met Freddie this same day.
Oh yeah, that was the
Yeah,
first
same day,
day.
bro. Same day.
Bro.
And then we did a session with what's his Pops Eric.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he killed us, man. He killed us.
Man, solely there for
Yeah.
that, to be honest.
First
I thought you were in it for like a while, and then because I
No,
saw you doing the
Because he's
deadlifts and
naturally
everything, and I was
strong.
oh,
Like
Yeah.
he's really strong.
yeah.
So first day I came in, they killed me with, and then like I started coming day by day by day by day.
Yeah.
And then eventually it sort of became a habit, like
Yeah.
I gotta go to
Yeah.
the gym. And when I don't go to the gym, like sometimes my body gives out, like because of the stress I put on the body.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, my mind wants to do it, but my legs like, no man,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
done.
It's-
And then
And that's understandable. Like rest is also part
Yeah.
of. It's an
I also
important.
feel that as well.
It's an
Yeah.
important part
Yeah,
of the training. You have to rest to let your body heal.
yeah, so like the rest, I'm like sometimes I just push myself too hard that I go to like certain points that my body shouldn't go to. So like
David
yeah.
Goggins, right
Yeah,
there. Like
yeah.
he just pushes himself to like a breaking point.
I went to like recently. I came every day for like I don't know, last end of late year, and then I went to the hospital and the doctor's like, "Yo, you gotta stop lifting weights. You're gonna crack your kneecap." I was like, "What? Why?" Like, no, your knees. It's not. Because I fell when I was a kid and I cracked this
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like this X-rays show that you have prior injury to that, so just ease off the heavy stuff. Just do like
Oh
lightweight
yeah, and you were
stuff.
going heavy as well
I
the
was
first day.
going-
He was going
man.
crazy, man. Because I
That's why I said,
remember,
if you,
like we
like,
were
you coming
all,
in-
like all the boys were
Yeah.
deadlifting, and then everybody was trying. I think me and Maya were trying 205, and then we did our set, and then he just comes and like effortlessly just picks it off the ground, like 205. Like he didn't even like warm up and everything, and
no,
it's like.
I didn't. It was just knee level. I dropped it back down. I couldn't.
But like just the fact that it just came off the floor like so effortlessly, I was like,
Bro,
"Mate, you're so
That's some
strong,
crazy
yo."
stuff.
It's all inbuilt.
Yeah, I can't take compliments. I'm kind of.
You'll get there. You'll get there. Hang around with Jordan long enough, and then
No,
you'll you'll just fall in love with yourself. That's just how Jordan operates.
That's
yeah.
just it's a fun journey, honestly.
Yeah.
I think people are missing out on this. People should come to the gym.
Yeah. What do you
Yeah.
tell yourself when you feel like giving up? Because that happens.
Honestly, I just tell when I feel like giving up, like if you don't do it, who's gonna do it for you? Like,
Oh,
who's
yeah,
gonna
true.
do it? Yeah.